Hey, this is part 3 of my Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer guide. Just going over the secondary weapons on the third part. Start with the machine pistols. The first machine pistol you unlock is probably the best one. They vary quite a lot, the machine pistols. The PP2000, it comes with a good clip size, good spare rounds. It's fairly accurate, fairly damaging. It's good all round. I mean, it's a great gun to use as a secondary weapon as well if you run out of bullets. So probably the best machine pistol. The G18 is actually a gun I really don't like. It's very inaccurate. It doesn't do that much damage. The fire rate is really good, but I mean, it's not worth it when you're not hitting people and you're not doing any damage. You know, even with like a red dot sight, you're not going to be able to aim that good. So the only thing I would really use with this is if you use Bling, or Bling Pro rather, and you put akimbo and extended mags on. I mean, because you'd be able to pump so many bullets into people, it'd be pretty insane. But overall, just as a single weapon, it's just not worth it. The Raffica is the same as an M9, except it's a burst fire sort of like machine pistol thing, and it's quite good. But if you want like a close range gun, it's not that great, because if you miss a 3-round burst, you're dead pretty much. So you've got to be if you've got good accuracy in the game, if you're pretty good player, the Raffica might be a good choice as a secondary weapon. TMP, I was quite disappointed when I unlocked the TMP. You unlock it at level 58 if anyone's interested. The TMP is actually quite a good gun in the stats department. It's got pretty good accuracy, high damage, but it suffers from the fact that it only holds 15 bullets in its clip, and the other thing, it only comes with 2 extra rounds. So you use all the bullets on your TMP win 2 kills, if that. You might not even get 1 kill because it's, well, maybe 1 kill, but it's hasn't got enough bullets to make it a good gun. The shotguns, Spaz is an okay gun. It's pretty good. It's the one you start with. It's a pump action shotgun, so every shot you have to obviously pump the reload thingy. It's great for snipers starting out, I reckon, but after that you unlock a lot better shotguns, so I'm gonna move on because I don't think the Spaz is that good of a gun. The AA-12 is a really good gun. It's similar to the, and again I'm referring to Battlefield 2 here, the engineer class for the MEC in Battlefield 2 have the same gun as this. It's basically an automatic shotgun, and you can just spam bullets at people with it. You can empty a whole round of 8 shotgun bullets in literally about a second with this gun, so it's fantastic. Probably the best gun in the game close range. It'll literally demolish your enemy, so that's a great gun for close range. I'd recommend this one. The Striker I haven't really had much experience with. It's got a really high clip size for a shotgun. It's got about 12 bullets, and it does fairly good damage, and it's got fairly good range for a shotgun as well, which is what you really want with a shotgun, because there is actually a certain point with shotguns where you'll won't be able to hit someone. There's actually a range, like a limit, like after 4 meters you won't be able to do any damage with a shotgun. So this is a good gun because it extends your range with a shotgun, and it's got a great clip size. The reload time obviously is really bad because you have to keep pumping bullets in, and it holds 12 bullets. So if you're going to use this gun as a secondary, I'd recommend putting sleight of hand on. The Ranger is a strange gun. It's double barrel, so it only holds 2 bullets. It's got the lowest clip size in the game. It's got insanely high damage, as you can probably tell by the stat screen there. So we go into it. If you unlock akimbo for this gun, obviously the accuracy decreases really bad. It's really bad accuracy. But if you get akimbo, I see a lot of people online using this akimbo ranges. They're just amazing close range. You can kill someone, you can kill multiple people in a matter of seconds. So if you're going to use the Ranger, I'd go for akimbo. I mean, I think that's really good setup there. The M1 makes a reappearance from Modern Warfare 1. It's basically the same gun. It's 4 bullets in a clip, and it's automatic, semi-automatic. so you can pump out 4 bullets in like, you know, a second. It's got pretty high damage. I think I've used this gun, and it does take people down one shot from a fairly good range. The only thing is it only holds 4 bullets. I suppose it's a good gun. I'd recommend using the AA over it though. I think the M1 has more bullets, but there we go. I don't have the model 1887 yet. I've heard good things about it, but can't really give you much information on that. I suppose it'd be kind of similar to the Ranger. I think it's got a high reload time, the model 1887. As you can see by the fire rate, it's pretty bad. So I think that's got a high reload rate. Right, onto the handguns. The first gun you unlock is the USP, it's unlocked automatically for you. Similar to the M9, except it's a little bit more accurate, and it's got more range. It's basically just got about 10 bullets, I think. I haven't really used this USP yet much. It's similar to the M9. It's good if you're not that accurate, then I'd go for the USP, because you can afford to miss with the USP, put it that way. The Magnum is a pretty good gun. It's similar to the Magnum in Call of Duty World at War. It's basically the same gun, except it looks looks a lot better because it's Modern Warfare. It's quite inaccurate, and the recoil, the kick of the gun, is extremely high. So if you just spam in a load, you know, like a cold clip at someone, then you're gonna want to pick your shots carefully. And if you're gonna just empty a whole load into someone, make sure it's close range, otherwise you're gonna get killed. I like this pistol. I'm gonna say in a minute why when we go into the Desert Eagle. The M9, very similar to the USP, except I think the stats are actually worse for the M9. Oh, sorry, the M9 has better accuracy. Yeah, I prefer the M9 over the USP. I think it's a good gun. It's got a bigger clip size, I think. M9's a good gun. I'd use the M9 over the USP, but we're going to the Desert Eagle, which is a disappointment. I think the Desert Eagle's probably the biggest disappointment in the game when it comes to weapons. It fires, the recoil is really high compared to the Magnum, and they have the same exact stats. So if you're going to want to use a Magnum or a Desert Eagle, use the Magnum. It's so much better than Desert Eagle. The Desert Eagle is it's just really high recoil, and you can miss so much with it. Right, I'll go into launchers. I'm running out of time here, so I'll speed this up a little bit. You've got the AT4. This is the rocket launcher you start with. Obviously, the main purpose of rocket launchers, apart from the thumper, is to take down enemy helicopters. So, or you can. Well, this is the only gun you can actually launch at people, apart from the RPG. But this is for taking down helicopters, kill streak rewards most of the time. It's a good gun to go with if you want to arm yourself with a rocket launcher against kill streak rewards straight away. It only has 1 bullet, and it doesn't do that much damage, but it's worth it. The thumper is basically, if you don't want to use a grenade launcher on your main weapon, then you might want to put the thumper in your secondary. If you want a noob tube, it's up to you. I find that it's pretty crap, actually. You can use the thumper to take down kill streak rewards, as I found out the other day. You've got to have a good aim, and you've got to get kind of lucky, but you can use the thumper to take it down. It doesn't do much damage, so you'll have to use both your rounds to take down a kill streak reward. The Stinger is probably the best rocket launcher to use against kill streak rewards. It has 2 bullets. It's really accurate. It locks on pretty fast. It's probably the best rocket launcher against enemy kill streak rewards. Javelin is similar to the Stinger. The Stinger also has 2 bullets, if I didn't mention that already. The Javelin has 1 bullet, but it can be used as a mortar as well. It has a slower lock on, which is a shame. And the RPG is 2 bullets, but it has no lock on, so you can use it against people, but it's pretty crap against kill streak rewards. Right, I'm going to be moving on to the equipment and special grenades and possibly the perks in the next video, so stay tuned. Thanks.